So Advocate Baloyi has a huge problem about Muzi Sibiya'S and the fact that when Zungu was on the stand talking about that he saw the 5 accused at the hostel and everything that else that Zungu put on his statement, Advocate Baloyi has a problem that accused number 1 never gave an alibi to say, I wasn't even in Gauteng, I was in KZN, wherever in KZN. You never put that on the record. So now he wants Muzi Sibiya'S to respond and say why he never responded at the time to say he was in KZN, because that would have been an appropriate time to have brought it to the court's attention that he was not even in KZN. But instead, you said that you hadn't ever come back to Johannesburg between 2013 and 2015 through Attorney Ramasipili, and then it was proved with that he would take some day trips to come and do his CVs and also do his driver's license stuff. But to Baloyi, that means he's come and relocated. It's a lot, okay, Guningi. But Baloyi is persistent with this, so he continues. He now wants an answer. Nisi objects and says, hell no. You are not going to force a plea out of the accused. An alibi. This, why am I not able to say an alibi? Oof. I speak fast, guys. So you're not going to pull an alibi out of the witness in cross-examination. And then they go on and on and on. My lord dives in, agrees with Mnisi Wemvula, and then turns around and agrees with Baloyi. It was quite confusing. So I'm going to play the clip for you. I want to hear from you. Is there a difference between an alibi and a plea? Did Muzi give a plea or did he give an alibi? What is the Nganewane? Let me know in the comment section down below. Here goes.
Again, your counsel brought Constable Zungu's evidence to your attention. That Constable Zungu testified that you were at Basotho Hostel on 26 October 2014 and went out with other co-accused, and upon your return, you appeared to be in shock. You and accused 2-3 were following each other and proceeded to Gwabeni's room, that you had a .38 special revolver, which you then handed to Gwabeni. That you celebrated over a bottle by climbing on a chair and declaring as to whether people have heard that Mr. SENZO MEYIWA has been killed. Your response was merely that on 26 October 2014, I was not at Basotho Hostel. I never left the hostel and returned or climbed on a chair stroke table and saying, SENZO is no more. You never mentioned that you were in KZN.
Before this witness answer to that question, the state is insisting on the narrative that Mr. Sibiya'S plea was one of an alibi. Mr. Sibiya'S never pleaded an alibi before this court. We can check the records. Mr. Sibiya'S, when the charges were put to him, he pleaded not guilty and exercised his right to remain silent. It is in his explanation when he's been cross-examined or when he's been asked some questions as to where could he have been on the 26th. Then he says, because I heard of this thing, of the death of SENZO on the 27th, probabilities are such that I was at home, but specifically never pleaded an alibi. He never pleaded an alibi, and we all know what an alibi is. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Well, Malot, his version was put, as we've already indicated by Mr. Ramasipili, when he cross-examined Constable Zungu, namely that from March 2013 until 2015, he was at home in KwaZulu-Natal and he didn't return to Gauteng or Johannesburg. That was the version that was put. And that is in essence, Malot, an alibi.
No,
now,
as it is the court, Malot, we can adjourn. Even for 6 weeks, it will be fine. A plea and a version are two things that are totally different. Mr. Baloyi is now confronting this witness on the basis of his version. In that confrontation, Mr. Baloyi says, in essence, it means that then he raised a plea as his defense. I mean, he raised an alibi as his defense. He never did that, my lord. He never did that. A version and a plea, two things that are totally different.
Yeah, it's true. They're two different things.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
But an alibi is a version.
Excuse me,
I
my
say an
lord.
alibi is a version.
It must have been pleaded
And
first.
you can plead it as a defense during the trial.
No, my lord. An
Not
alibi,
plead like not guilty.
an alibi is a form of a defense.
Yes, quite, yeah.
Like private defense, necessity, and all those
Yeah, fine.
things.
Yeah.
Yes. But a version is something that is totally not the same as an alibi, my lord.
Okay, fine.
A version can never be a plea.
No, it can't be, obviously.
Yes.
But a version can be an alibi. And an alibi is basically to deny that you were at the scene of the offense. You were not there. Like Mr. Sibiya is saying. He says, I was never ever on the 26th of October,
Yes, ma'am.
2014,
Yes.
at Basotho Hostel.
Yes.
I was never there. So that is an alibi.
No.
Okay, fine.
It's a bad denial, my lord. Because we
They're
know
fine,
what
but I call it an alibi. You call it a bad denial, no problem.
because we know what an alibi does, my lord.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I know.
An
That's why I'm
alibi.
calling- wait. That's
Yeah.
why I'm calling it an alibi.
Okay.
You may differ with me, fine.
Thank you, my
Okay,
lord.
no problem.
Yes.
Right. Mr. What's your response, Mr. Malloy? Hey.
Well, as we indicated, my lord, indeed, there's a difference between a plea and a version that is put to a witness. In a plea, you can either disclose the basis of your defense or you can remain silent. And when you cross-examine, you can then disclose your version, like it happened in this instance, my lord, when Mr. Ramusipili disclosed the version that was put to Constable Zungu. And that is what we zooming in at the moment, my lord. This version that was put to Constable Zungu.
My lord has even had it with Baloy. The irony. Do you hear him huffing and puffing as Baloy is reading and responding? This is absolutely what do we call the word? The court decorum. Whatever happened to court decorum? Or is it that I spend the day by the Malanga Commission and everything is so kumbaya, so cute? Over here it's like a war zone. It's like a battleground, and you must battle the judge to get your point across. And yet he still won't make a ruling. He said Baloy can proceed, and then Baloy proceeds, then he starts huffing and puffing. What does the huffing and puffing signalize? He needs to give us the code of conduct for that. What are the defense supposed to do with those huffs and puffs? Like, what currency is it? Like, what must they do with it? And how do they capture it? Because we need to capture that huffing and puffing. It's quite rude, to be honest. It's rude. It makes for an annoying work environment. It's not conducive. Thank goodness it doesn't bother Muzi. Muzi Sibiya is there on a mission, okay? 10 toes deep. He is there to say he was not there on the 26th of October 2014. He doesn't even know what happened to SENZO. It's unfortunate what happened to him, but it's none of his business. He's not a part of it. I'm going to end this video right here. And there I am huffing like my lord. I'm going to end this video right here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is the court decoruming? Or is it gone with the wind? Is it gone with the wind? Should we ask the PKTT to just come and sit in the courtroom for a day to restore decorum? I mean, they can do ballistics in 3 days. In a day. 3 days is at their maximum. Like, we're really taking our time here. Because bring back court decorum. Type that in the comment section down below, and maybe the judge will realize that he's a judge in a red robe, in a high court, acting like a toddler. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.